is a reconfirmation of what I've said about fighting Anthony Joshua for fuck all in England. That's how the fight happens. I signed the contract today. The fight's got to be for free. Free to air television, and all tickets go for free. No money is to be made out of this British historic fight if it happens. There's the terms. I'm in the driving seat. Take it or effing leave it. The ball is in your court, guys. Take it or leave it. Either way, I don't give a damn. There's the offer. Peace out.
Oh, what's good, family? It's your man, no YB, back once again. Off the rip, big shout out to my doggy Clates for coming through and boosting up your man, no YB dire coin situation 100%. So, like I said, we just heard from Mr. Tyson Fury waffling once again. This man loves to waffle. And if he carry on going the way he going, he gonna be known as Mr. Tyson Capri. Yeah, he loved to cap, same way as his brother Tommy Capri. 100% Cappy Fury. Anyway, listen, man. Capson. Listen, Mr. Capson Fury. Yeah, stop. And by the way, people said the other day, oh, YB, what does cap mean? Cap means lion. Yeah, so Mr. Capson Fury, just cut the whole shtick. And I believe the reason Fury's doubling down, for you man who don't know, Fury about 2 weeks ago said something similar. And we know Fury, we know Fury's been doing this kind of UK tour, and we know what Fury is like when he's in front of the fans. He gets gassed up and he just starts woofing on, starts capping on about all the things he's going to do like Jesus. Yeah, and I get it. I mean, I can only imagine what it's like to be in front of 10,000 people all blowing smoke up your ass. It inspires you to just gas the place up, essentially. I'm just calling a spade. I don't think it's a coincidence that Fury's never been sitting there minding his business and magically came out with these altruistic, you know what I'm saying, these big philanthropic gameplays. You know what I'm saying? So clearly it's cause and effect. Fury's in front of a whole bunch of fans, they gassing him up. He thinks, oh, all the people, they love me, and what can I do to get them even more gassed? Boom, I'm going to fight for free, and I'm going to expose the businessman, Mr. Anthony John Stewart. And I ain't got a problem with that. I'm the first person to say AJ is in love with the coin more than anything in the world. More than anything in the world. And yeah, I believe Tyson Fury loves money as well, but at least if there was a scale, between loving money and loving the sport, Fury's definitely much closer to the loving the sport side of things. I'm not saying he want to do things for free, but AJ just completely lost the plot. He got no shame. Absolutely no shame. And if you actually look at Fury's career, he's always tried to better himself in the actual boxing ring. That's why Fury could have sat back and said, you know what? I've got this little thing down pat. I've got this little shtick down pat where I can go in there and nick and tuck and bore everyone to tears. He said, no, Ben Davison, you're sacked. I'm going to the Kronk. He's always been trying to deliver extra value to the fans. Your man AJ, he go backwards. He bring in dudes no one ever heard of. Angel Fernandez, head trainer. He ain't never trained no one. That's a fact. Angel Fernandez has never trained no one. And AJ bringing him in. Meanwhile, we've got top trainers who are on form. People like Errol Spence's trainer, or pick all you want. On form, producing trainers. AJ picks some random dude from London. Yeah, you know what I mean? He picks some random sweet Latina. 100%. Anyway, man, listen. Back to the point. The point is, people, like I was saying a second ago, Fury, a few weeks ago, was doing his UK tour. He got in front of his fans, got gassed up, and started wombling on about how he wanted to do everything for free. And I said at the time, if he's being genuine, which I don't think he is, if he really stands by this, I will salute him. Now, this was the second time he's doubled down on it. And I actually believe, hate to say it, but I believe the reason Fury doubled down this week was because of the whole Paddy and Molly thing. Yeah, he's seen Paddy and Molly McCann. For people who don't know, I'm talking about Paddy the Baddy Pimblay. Yeah, Paddy the Baddy Pimblay. Yeah, and Molly McCann. Obviously, they got their whole thing going on. They've got their whole socio-economic, political thing going on. Yeah, and I rate that. Well, again, I don't know. A lot of these celebrities, they say one thing and do another. But from as far as I can discern, as far as your man, the YB, can discern, Paddy and Molly seem pretty 100. They seem pretty genuine. And I think Fury sees that and he wants a piece of that. He thinks, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, look what Paddy and Molly are doing. I want to be that guy. Rather than being that guy, Like, just do it. That's what I think people should do from now on. From now on, yeah, celebrities, you man have all the power. You have all the eyes. You have all the kids watching. You have all the money. From now, don't talk. Yeah, I'd respect Fury a lot more. Don't say nothing. If you really want to do this for free, yeah, don't say nothing. And then let us find out in... Cause let's not forget, people. It's not like we're not going to find out. Or at least wait until contract negotiations have actually begun. Wait until, let's assume AJ beats Usyk. If AJ beats Usyk and you start negotiating, and then you've put it on Eddie Hearn, Eddie, you've sent the contract, I'm not signing it, oh, send me back one where it's a free. It's the only way it happens. I can work with that. In fact, I'll be saying, listen man, this guy's a real one. A super duper real one. But too many times with Fury, it's say one thing, posture, front, cap, and then wheel it back. Don't forget, people. When again, Fury was there in the US and he was doing the whole Gandhi thing, he was doing the whole Jesus thing. My name's Mr. Tyson Jesus and all this kind of stuff. I'm going to donate my whole purse to charity. Yeah, he did that. He talked too much. Again, none of us care what you do with your money, but what you can't do is get respect. People, Fury fans were saying, YB. At the time, I was an AJ supporter, yeah. People were saying, YB, AJ would never do that. Fury giving his whole purse. I said, listen, if he does that, I'll salute him, obviously. But guess what? It came to it. People questioned him. Fury, you was all in the video, all in the press. Everyone was sucking you off for being Mr. Tyson Gandhi, yeah. And the fans want to know, or the people you've gassed up would like to know what happened with that. Don't talk. It's my money. Jake Paul. Yeah, giving it all that, putting all different random names in there. Do you know what I'm saying? One of them ones. It's like, well, calm down. Yeah, don't get the out of here. We're just trying to ask you what you were saying you were going to do. And all the Fury fans say, it's his money, he can do what he wants. What the fuck? Wait a minute. The same Fury fans who said he can do what he wants were the same ones sucking him off for saying he was going to do it. Just keep... All we're asking for, yeah, is a little bit of consistency. We don't care what you could do with it. If you said you want to spend it all on hookers and go to Dubai and whatever else, go to Dubai and get a whole bunch of hookers. Good for you. But don't be saying you're going to do one thing. That's all we ask for. And that's what I mean with Fury from now on. Well, for me, not just Fury, but celebrities in general. Lead with what you're talking about. Lead with it. We don't need to hear 2 months before potential realistically, yeah, AJ and Fury negotiations are a month or two out. We don't need to hear a month or two out about all the great things you're going to do. Let us wait until negotiations start and then drop the bombshell. Boom. Eddie Hearn sent me a contract. I told him I ain't doing it with A, B, C, D and Ian. That's when I can get behind it and that's when you get saluted. And I hate to say it, but honestly, if I could put odds on this, I'd bet he's gassing. I can't imagine. I mean, to be fair, there's still a lot of money in it. Even for free to air. People forget that back in the 80s and 90s, that was the standard. The standard was 20, 30 million people watching Ben and Eubank squabbling it up. And I'm sure for that particular fight, and I'm pretty sure, in fact, have the BBC got back into it? I think maybe the Sauerlands have got a BBC deal. Maybe it was Channel 5. Either way, the point is, there's free-to-air dudes knocking around right now. And in the BBC in particular, if you were to tell the BBC, it's one thing the BBC not wanting Chris Eubank versus some bum. If you told the BBC, yeah, we got Fury versus AJ for all the belts, I'm sorry. I mean, if they didn't sign on it, I bet you could get a massive public support for that. If Fury came out and said, championed it, listen, I want it on the BBC, I want it for free. And I can't imagine the BBC turning that up. Obviously, no one ain't saying Fury and AJ shouldn't get paid. But work out the numbers. Bear in mind, people, the BBC's paid by the taxpayer anyway, so we're essentially paying for it anyway. So there should be no reason the BBC can't cough up 40, 50 million for that, if you get what I'm saying. Which might not be the pay-per-view numbers, but again, Fury want to give something back. For me, yeah, when men are making $20 million for 4 weeks work, 8 weeks work, yeah, I don't mind them making 20 mil. That does me fine. I don't think they have to make 100 mil. I guess you can say, YB, well, what would you do? Well, listen, I don't know what I'd do if I was in that position, but what I can tell you is, I wouldn't be fronting like I'm Jesus. Do you understand? If I was going to do something, I'd either do it or I wouldn't. No, again, it's your money, innit? If you want to be super duper whatever, If you want to be super duper UAE Don, yeah? If you want to get paid 100 mil and get flown out by some next zesty Korma King and he want to dump on your chest, that's for you. It's 2022, yeah? All men and women have the right to be flown out by some next Korma King and he gonna dump on you. Yeah, 100%. Some next potty prince Don, he gonna fly you out and do your chest nicely. Yeah, he gonna give you some next artistic expression. Some next brown artistic expression all over your chest side, 100%. He's going to give you the Mozart. He's going to give you that Picasso all over this part here, 100%. And if you don't believe me, ask AJ, 100%. AJ was the original potty Prince Don. He was the original cat flown out there. Listen, AJ been in UAE, do you understand? He been getting flown out by some next Sandy Don, 100%. Anyway, listen. Like I said, Fury right now, he see Paddy, he see Molly, and he want to jump on that one. Yeah, but ain't no one trying to hear that from Fury. And no one trying to hear specifics, trying to give it all the yammer. Just do it, Fury, man. Because this is where people go awry. I mean, it was only the other day he was telling us you're retired. I'm retired, it's going to take 500 mil. Now, I'm not retired, but I want to do it for free. It's like, oh, okay, no, do you know what I mean? Just pick your lane and stick with it. This is what I can't do. This is why people get turned off with Fury. Again, I understand there's Fury Man fans. Just want to stay topping man off no matter what. That's good for you, man. Listen, again, it's 2022. If certain dons want to top man off, certain dons want to top man off. That's your business. But for me, I ain't into all that weird next stuff, that next generation thing. Yeah, the next generation, super duper zesty. That's not the YB. Yeah, you zesty cats can stay topping, man. Me, I'm going to call a spade. Pick your lane. If you want to be retired, be retired. Drop the belt and move on. If you want to be doing it on BBC, send a contract out for the BBC, innit? All this that's one thing about social media. I love it because where I make my little mash, yeah, make my little earnings, but still, the social media thing, it's so much fluff, so much waffle, very little substance, and these are the people, yeah, with all the power. Seems to be the people with the power waffle the most. It's like, what? Do you know what I mean? It's wild. There's very little substance in the world in general right now. But anyway, man, listen. I hope Fury's being genuine. I hope he's not just trying to bandwagon ride. Time will only tell. Right now, the odds makers, I'd have it about 10-1. Fury's telling the truth. I think 10-1. There's so many things going on here. We don't even know if Fury might even pull the card that I'm retired anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? He hasn't even really addressed that. Now you're saying you want to do it for free. A minute ago it was 500 mil. A minute ago it was you don't know amount of money. You retired. Fury literally said, you don't believe me. You're going to find out if I'm retired or not. Implying he's really serious about being retired. I'm like, I don't know, man. This is Fury all over, though, man. At the end of the day, he making a whole bunch of money doing what he's doing. So I guess in this day and age, all we can do is salute it. Yeah? But let's see how it plays out anyway, man. The good news is that at least Fury's... I mean, no one believed he was retired anyway. Even Bob Arum don't believe it. But it's good to know that... Well, I say good, but it's better than not, innit? The state of UK boxing right now is so down bad. It's better than not to have Fury waffling in the game, because Fury, the game's so dead that without Fury waffling, there is, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. We need Fury waffling bad. The game is washed right now. Yeah, we must have Fury waffling, hot and cold, because without that, what we got? Yeah, nada is what we've got.